little bit fresh heading into the city. One of my sisters, and I have just a little visit with close family. It's my cousins from my dad's side, and we get together every year. It used to be at my cousin's house, but it's a lot of work. So they're going to alternate now, from what I understand. So every second year, my sister's going to host it. Works out not bad. They only live about 2 miles apart, and most of the people, I think, live out in that area anyway. Just us. And when my cousin had it, I don't know if she's going to continue doing it, but she used to have all the kids and grandkids and everybody, but it would get to be such a huge thing. And the only other ones are, Chris doesn't come in this year. My cousin Chris lives in Edmonton. He only makes it in every second year because he's on call for work. And my cousin Debbie, or not Debbie, Deb is here. Lori, her husband Rob, and their kids who are adults, but and grandkids, and you know, Darren and Lisa. Lisa has a couple of kids, and Darren is engaged. So, is it last year that Darren brought his fiance? Yeah. Grace. So, a little bit fresh out there tonight. Cold enough I actually did up the bottom 6 inches of my fleece, or my hoodie, as you can likely see. Yeah, it's that cold. I actually had to zip it up a little bit. So any of you guys out there complaining about the cold, that ain't nothing. We're actually in another cold snap, which kind of sucks. But, you know, it could be worse, you know. It's just cold. You know, you can dress against the cold, you can dress a little bit against the wind. The wind is what gets you, because it just cuts right through. You can dress, you know, easily stay warm at 35 and 40 below. If there's no wind, you know, it's very easy to do. You just dress in layers, and the cold doesn't get in if you have the right clothing, and the clothing has gotten so much better. And minus 40 is minus 40 Celsius and Fahrenheit, so. But since we're getting closer to the city, it's actually gone up a degree or two. So we're into the warm climates now. It's only minus 23. So needless to say, when I started the van, it was a cold start. None of those cold starts that you guys talk about. You know, mine's a real cold start because the block heater doesn't work. Should have changed it last year, and I didn't. Should have changed it during the summer, and I didn't. So, anyway, we'll catch up with you in a bit. Take it easy. Have a good one. Okay, guys, you're always doing your cold starts. 1:21 a.m. Minus 24, minus 11F. Here's a cold start for you. None of that mamby-pamby stuff. Cold start and it's 80 degrees out. Anyway, I'm just heading home from my sister's. I didn't film anything. Didn't bother, but then Susie complains about, don't put me on camera. So, it's a cold start, and park right at the end of the driveway.
You do that here.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's the only one that's in the driveway.
So I had a good visit, a few good laughs.
Did very well and didn't eat the treats.
I didn't eat the treats. I didn't eat even my favorite, the peanut butter marshmallow squares that my mom makes, and Amber's are better anyway. And Amber freaked out once when I actually told my mom that. But there we go. Zoom back out. Oh, she is stiff. That's one thing is, even if the vehicle does start, everything is stiff. The steering is stiff. The tires are square. The doors don't like to close. Amber has to wear a sleeping bag or a big heavy blanket or whatever.
And it's cold.
And it's cold because she didn't take it in the house, and that's over top of her winter coat and everything else, and I'm wearing my hoodie. But I did have to do up the bottom 6 inches because it is colder than -20. I just like rubbing that in. It's fun. So it's 1:25 in the morning, driving home. It's a 45-minute drive, so we'll be home sometime 10 after 2. That house wasn't lit up last time.
No, it's pretty.
Yeah. I guess it's officially Christmas Eve. So for those of you who are getting excited about it, Merry Christmas. And those of you who are not, bah, humbug.
Those of you who live in Australia,
And those in Australia,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And those in Australia that don't like Christmas, the bah humbug goes for you guys too. Hope everybody has a good festive season and spend some good quality time with family and friends. And it's the other thing too, after years of pulling wrenches, especially in the cold weather, when it starts getting cold, your hands stiffen up and they hurt. It's one thing that sucks. The steering wheel feels like you're holding onto liquid oxygen or liquid nitrogen. It feels like it's going to bite, so I actually do put gloves on for that, just for until the heat starts blowing. So a couple more hours when I get home and it'll be bedtime.
And you'll be ready for bed.
Yeah. Although I have been getting to bed early, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. still up till 3, 4, 5. So not much good going to bed that early. But I'm trying. And the diet's going good. Not a diet, I'm changing the way I live. Eating healthier, better portions. So, let's see if this camera will sit better here. It slid down the front of the windshield. My little no-slip grip thing doesn't work worth a crap. I bought it to line the drawers in my toolbox, and it slides and bunches up every time I open or close the door, no matter how easy I open and close them. So, not too many on the road tonight. So I think the last big Christmas thing or whatever family thing we really have is Tuesday. We go back to my sister's for Christmas dinner and open presents and stuff. That'll be a big to-do because there'll be my 2 sisters and my brother-in-law and my mom. Amber and I, and Brad and his wife and 2 kids, and AJ and his wife and 2 kids, and Kyle and his girlfriend, and no kids. So we got 4, 8, 10, 12, 16 people. Yeah. 16 people. So not too bad. My sister is finally giving in though, because she always put on a big spread. She always liked entertaining like that. But the last couple of years we've actually convinced her to do it where she'll actually ask you to bring something. So she'll ask for someone to bring the dinner rolls or what? Jellied salad. We're bringing a veggie tray. Way too much to eat. So from the time you get to her house, there's going to be food put out. It's going to be snacking all afternoon. And huge meal, and you'll eat too much. Bloated, although I don't know if they made Clutie pudding this year.
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, goody. My mom's old recipe of Clutie pudding. It's a Scottish recipe. Kind of like a, what would you call it? Like a bread pudding sort of thing? Or
it's almost like a fruit cake without the candy.
Yeah, it's almost like a fruit cake without the...
But it's boiled.
Yeah, boiled. It's boiled in a bag. And then you fry it up, and then they make an icing that they call hard sauce. And you fry the little slice, cut it about the thickness of a piece of bread, fry it, and you put the hard sauce on, and it melts onto it like an icing. And it's really good, and it's an old Scottish recipe. And my mom's recipe is actually was my grandmother's on her side too. So Val makes it now. So Val is guaranteed, well, for sure the 3rd generation. We don't know how much farther back it went, but I'm sure it's just a slight variation from what other people would make. And we'll have turkey and ham and all the other stuff. Brussels sprouts. Oh, I love the Brussels sprouts. Little green brains. There's a few of us eat them. And olives.
Yes.
Everybody loves olives too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's not quite as rushed as it used to be. It's still a tiling. We've been running for days now. Today at Val's and yesterday was granddaughter Taylor's Christmas concert. And today we also, well, I shouldn't say we, Amber babysat AJ's girls for a bit so he could finish his Christmas shopping. Yesterday we were in the city for, there's a lot of truckers stopping to sleep, eh? Just not quite making it to the truck stop. Especially when you have it in view. He must really have been tired, eh? Because he's, what, 2 miles away?
Yeah, if that.
If that. He's smart pulling over if he's tired. Thursday was Taylor's Christmas concert, and Tuesday was Vivian's Christmas concert. And
Need a holiday to have a holiday.
yeah, need a holiday to have a holiday. Holiday. So physically it tired me out. So my legs have been really bad at night and in the mornings, although they weren't as bad this morning. What?
Massage on Thursday.
Yeah, massage on Thursday. Looking forward to that. Figures. I've hit every set of lights on the perimeter highway tonight. $1.22.9 for diesel.
Wow. They don't stop in there so much anymore. Now they all go over here.
Yeah, that's why Humpty's isn't 24 hours anymore. The trucks don't stop there anymore. I don't blame them.
Just when you go and get a Tim's.
The old gas station that I used to work at. The old truck stop. And midnights pumping fuel.
Yeah.
Doing maintenance on the building, or not on the building per se, but that was when the big janitorial stuff had to be done.
What's that?
Bag from McDonald's or something. You can't really swerve to miss it. Just a few minutes of blabbing here and not really much content. So I'm going to let you go, and probably about half hour from home yet. Take it easy and Merry Christmas, bah humbug, and all that stuff. Take it easy. Have a good one. What?
Keep warm.
Yeah. Chill with the Iceman.